Good thing the meeting ended ahead of time. Now you may have not heard of the subject outside as of yet, anyhow RDK 3000-Tristar are actively following it. Maybe one of the storm chasers may have just witnessed it as I saw a fellow looking out the window. Anyhow I must report to RDK 3000-Tristar to cover the event. It may be on RDK 3000-Tristar today, maybe on CHQ, SRJ, Star, and ELN24. Definitely Game TV on an unrelated subject at DG Square Esports Arena behind Thunderscope storm chasing, in which Thunderscope is above Team K Gaming. In an event esports match begins in gaming, use exit to RDK 3000-Tristar, present ID at front desk ground floor. In case of emergency, use exit C or D.
Thank you Chris Zaniels. Rick.
I just went back from DG Square to talk to Stefan Zanders from Team K Gaming, and in which TKG is slated to compete with Team Jinx Esports and Gaming at 3 p.m. for the final day of Week 3 of the Summer Sprint Series. Concerning Tropical Storm Ann, the MSC is forecasting to explode to a monster Category 5 hurricane the week ahead but is moving away from land. It will retain strength as other weather bureaus forecast it will make a direct strike to the island in the western part of Pokemon World continent, Frizanian Republic, just thousands of kilometers west of Canbordees City, slated to strike this coming +C. Chespin 3rd KP14 or Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019 in the next 72 hours or 300 choice.
Speaking of Chespin Con year 14, Chris told me that there is a lot of activity outside. Even I saw it out the window. I do see New Year style revelers and New Year ball drop pearls being raised. Even some gamers and fans from Team K Gaming and Team Jinx Esports and Gaming and noted the video monitors on the wall on the upper floors above us, hence DG Square just behind the facility. I am going to turn on the television and tune to ELN24 to get the latest on the story in progress.
Welcome back to ELN24 Afternoon Live. I am Catherine Zaniels broadcasting live from ELN24 News Center. Happening now, there is an active countdown to some sort of subject other than the competitive gaming aka esports event match Team K Gaming vs Team Jinx Gaming and esports at DG Square and the KKZ concert at Zen Dome. These are live shots coming from downtown Elite City Metro as some sort of New Year ball drop polls has been raised, and the title on the video monitor just on the top of ELN24 HQ and headquarters of our sister networks. As it states, there is an active
That is what I verbally said a moment ago. We have 15.5 minutes left, over 1 choi and under 26 minutes, as shown on the countdown on the television.
15 minutes left?
Yes, it occurs at 3 p.m. today, this afternoon, 79.1 EMT and 1900 TRX. It is 2:45 p.m. right now.
We are just 15 minutes left. I am at Team K. Mark Zaniels, not the news microphone.
Hi Catherine, go Team K Gaming. TKG.
Derek, my brother Mark have the ELN24 news microphone. Please swipe it away from him immediately.
It was lying next to the gaming mouse and gaming keyboard and I just have it in possession.
Month of
Thank
Chespin
you.
KP14 plus the concert singer KYKY Zanders at Zen Dome, in which Catherine Zaniels is attending as she is a die-hard fan of him.
Yes, those triple-A trio of events start at the top of the hour at 3 o'clock p.m. or 1500 hours, 1900 TRX and 79.1 Elite metric time, just nearing 1 choi or 24 minutes away.
You are correct, Ralph. Just about now. Nice watches too. Oh my god! Mark, what are you doing with my phone?
Checking into pics of us. The pic from the 25th sure are amazing, even with your bro Milos, and your other brother, in which he has sure since been a hardcore soccer player, scoring decent goals in the last week, even a soccer match yesterday in a historic 7-0 win.
I tried calling Milos through RDK 3000-Tristar. A recorded message states he was busy at the time and requests to call back later. Tried calling the house, only to find my dog is smart at telephones as he was barking and licking at the receiver. The dog co-owner, my sister Susan, told the dog to drop the receiver, then she answered. I talked to her and she said Milos is at work and must contact RDK 3000-Tristar. Contacted my parents and cousins' cell phones, either no answer or went to voicemail. Since you have my phone, can you call Milos again and hand it to me?
Yes, sure. But anyhow, first, I am currently texting to him. Wait a moment, please, hang on. Okay. He just replied and is ready. I am gonna call him right now. Here is your phone back, Stefan. It is ringing.
Thank you, Mark Zanius. Hello?
Hello, Head Deputy Leader Milos Z. Kritter from RDK 3000-Tristar.
Game on. I am your bro Steven Sanders from Team K Gaming. Over at the G Square.
Stefan Sanders from Team K Gaming. Hey brother, what is up?
I tried calling you just 30 minutes ago, however got rerouted to a pre-recorded message that says to call back later.
Yes, I checked into caller ID not long ago and noted you were trying to call as I thought it has to be important. I was finishing up the preparations for the celebrations for Countdown to Canboard EEIN month and season of Chespin KP14 slated to occur at the top of the next hour. I gave Mark Zaniels a new clock as I have it set to count down to the subject. It also have an alarm and shows the current date and time and does chime and toll on the hour every 15 minutes. 20 deci newts, and 250 keynote choice, 1 choi and 2.5 choice and tolls every choi for minor, 10 choice for major chime toll and can verbally announce the time and more. I just checked my tablet, just 12 minutes or 20 deci newts left plus 1 Canboard EEI an hour to go. I am also checking into the feed of our affiliate CPT-CTTV from Canboard East City and they are showing live coverage of the countdown in progress. RDK just showing up now and she will carry over for a moment.
Yes, RDK here, and just a heads up that Pokemon Logical Elitopia is slated for debut tomorrow at 1100 or 11 o'clock AM tomorrow morning, 62.5 EMT, and 1500 TRX on RDK Poke, and the initial launch episode on RDK 3000-Tristar television main feed RDK TV 4.1. I and Zen B. Crypter will be hosts.
Looking forward to the show. We're gonna set the DVR once I get home by dinner.
Please do, Stefan Sanders. You do not want to miss the initial episode tomorrow. I know you have a busy day tomorrow on the LAN party and the DVR comes in handy.
Milos Z. Kritter once again. Stefan, your teammates Mark Zaniels and Ralph Kazan do watch the show too from time to time. Please ensure that they have their DVRs are set. I just told Mark's brother Chris Zaniels to DVR the show and he just did. Also I had to telephone CHQ Enterprises just prior to this call concerning Ralph's brother and host of Virtual World Today and Virtual World Tonight Melissa Kazan to DVR the show and she agreed to DVR it. We just been told by CHQ, SRJ and Star that they will also indeed simulcast the RDK 3000-Tristar television service main feed tomorrow morning at 11 AM for the initial debut of Pokemon Logical Elitopia, then their midday shows, then Virtual World Today at 1 PM tomorrow afternoon. Anyhow, good luck on the esports competitive gaming match at the top of the next hour when you take on Jinx Gaming and esports. And have a splendid new Canboard EEIN season Chespin KP14.
Thank you, Milos. I gotta go. Game on, Milos.
You too, Stefan. Go Team K Gaming. Bye bye.
Bye. He just said there's a new show tomorrow morning at 11 AM tomorrow. Logical Elitopia on all 4 stations. RDK Star CHQ and SRJ. Please ensure that your DVRs are set.
Just checked on my phone. The DVR recording is already set by Chris Zaniels. I just made some edits as to protect and lock the recording so it won't be erased or stopped without entering the PIN. This to deter Whiskers who sometimes plays with the remote during the critical DVR event. Also make it top priority too.
It is already set as I checked this morning. I just called Melissa Katzenschen at 2:30 PM this afternoon, and she told me the DVR recording event for 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, Monday, July 1st, 2019 has confirmed to be armed. We better do some preference checking and adjust if necessary ahead of time just prior to Team Jinx's sports and gaming's preference checking. This shouldn't take too long.
Good idea, let's do this now. Into preparations while at it.
On it now. This should take at least 3 to 4 minutes.
Crystal, I am sorry to interrupt, but Team K Gaming has went into preparation ahead of schedule just a few minutes prior to Team Jinx Esports and Gaming. We want to join with Derek once again. Hopefully you are in front of them this time. Derek?
Yes, they should be too far away from reaching my microphone as I just saw they are into prep mode, just 9 minutes left to the match. The preps take at least 3 or so minutes or 5 to 6 deci newts. I just saw the sign from the host from our sister network Game TV, in which he also are special contributors to DG Square Smith Raystar, alerting us we have 6 Dino Choi's left to the match. And just checking my watch, just nearing 14 deci newts remaining too. I just seen the sign informing of what I just verbally said.
Indeed, I see that too. Also I see the countdown clock behind the gamers and Game TV hosts counting down to the event on the monitors. Also the monitors behind me to keep our viewers informed of the countdown. As we are approaching 2:52 p.m. Elite City time, as we have 8 minutes left on the countdown to the esports match and the new KanKip season of Chespin KanKip 14, in which it is also 11:52 p.m. AKT right now on Pichu, 30th of Superior, KanKip 14, or Sunday, the 30th of June, 2019. 13 minutes left to the event and just approaching 5 Dino Choice 2. To repeat, the event occurs at midnight AKT, 3 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon Elite City time, 1500 on the 24-hour clock system, 1900 TRX and 79.1 EMT. We are going to go live to KanKip City from our affiliate KBC-TV. Do we have the feed ready?
Halfway done.
Concerning the Zenapalian federal election, I do expect turnout gonna be as strong as the last Ethiopian federal election back in 2017 or elite year 1017. I do note on the lower bar on ELN24 concerning surprise event in Xenopolis City and the ticker showing what we just tried to storm chase over the weekend.
I just went off the phone with a storm chaser named Steve from Xenopolis City from our alley Zeno Storm Tracks Storm Chasing. He said that the events in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, is as wild as those in downtown Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia. Just got hold of another of our alley, KanKip storm chasing in KanKip City through social media. Parties galore for start of Chespin month and season, with celebrations across KanKip City and all of KanKip Republic and neighboring regions. They must be on alert in the week ahead, in which will become Category 5 hurricane and striking Frisonian in next 3 days.
They should be starting preparing rather than celebrating, as I checked my phone not long ago. A hurricane watch has gotten issued for Frisonian Republic, and the 3 p.m. bulletin is in ahead of schedule just off the presses from the Meteorological Service of Elitopia's Elitopian Hurricane Center. Tropical Storm An has just upgraded to Hurricane An. However, it has picked up speed and is moving further away from Elitopia. And the severe weather outlook for eastern region for Elitopia is in from Elitopian Severe Weather Prediction Center. High risk for severe weather day 2, 7/1/2019. Upgrade from slight, however this is to the southern tier, as the risk zone for Elite City is categorical thunder. Clarification: extreme risk for the southern tier of eastern region. Numerous powerful and violent tornadoes plus extreme torrential conditions and hail size of the width of my shoe plus torrential downpours and intense flash flood expected, in which will cause some sort of Armageddon end of the world doomsday scenario, but it is quite localized to like 2 to 3 counties. Bark City will be in the bullseye.
We must prepare for storm chasing near Bark City tomorrow.
Yes.
Finished.
Done. Just reviewed and green light.
All systems go.
Just about. Just need to review a few more. This should take a few more seconds. Audio, check. Graphics, check. Controller, check. Hardware, check. Done as well. Setup is complete just in time. Gonna put my gaming headset, and I am going to show you this. This is a countdown clock to the new KanKip season and month of Chespin, KanKip 14. It will gonna occur at 1500 hours or 3 o'clock p.m., 1900 TRX and 79.1 EMT. We have less than 5 minutes remaining or 25 KanKip minutes left, as it is approaching midnight RKT and 000 KKT, 6 o'clock Seoul and 00.0 KMT on PK Chug, Chespin 1st, KP 14 or Monday July 1st, 2019 as per UTC plus 5 hours. You should note there are crowds outside DG Square who is counting down to the event. However, bear in mind of same events as with start of Snivy season 3 months ago plus the new year and elite year 6 months ago back on January 1st 2019 or first alpha, EY 1019, just under 3 Dino Choice or 7 Desi nudes to go as well. And approaching 4 minutes just about. Now.
Yes, Mark Zanius. We do remember the events 3 and 6 months ago, even at one time a fire alarm at Sendo, where the idiot pulled the fire alarm at the start of second quarter 2019 and Snivy season KP14 when Team K Gaming was competing in the Game Jam Esports Alpha 2019 March Madness. The alarm was a false alarm and security was dispatched to apprehend the fool. Police later arrived and arrested the fellow. He has been sentenced in mid-April to 3 years in jail.
That was Ravi Anand reporting live on the phone from outside RDK 3000-Tristar. We do not have video of him sadly due to the TV news camera that has ran out of battery. We at ELN24 want to take you to affiliate coverage with CHQSRJ and Stars Virtual World today, in which will also simulcast RDK 3000-Tristar today in a minute we just told.
Welcome back to Virtual World Today Weekend. I am Andrew James from Star 2000 along with Melissa Cup Central from CHQ and Mark J. Phelps of SRJ. We have less than 3 minutes to the competitive gaming esports match with Team KK and Team Jinx Esports and Gaming, also to the new KanKip season Chespin KanKip 14.
We want to give a warm welcome with our affiliate ELN24 who is simulcasting this. We are showcasing a live shot inside the G Square with Team K Gaming and the view outside at downtown Elite City.
Yes, we are standing by for RDK 3000-Tristar, in which we will simulcast their coverage in a second. In the meantime, concerning Team K Gaming, they will battle with Team Jinx Esports and Gaming in the match in just over 2 minutes time.
Not to mention the music concert KK Sanders at St. Dome 2. He is just walking on the stage as we speak from a post on social media.
Yes, he is sure a famous singer in Elitopia.
Apologies to interrupt as we will take over the coverage to RDK 3000-Tristar in our simulcast.
Welcome back to RDK 3000-Tristar today. I am Christina A. Cryptor and this is Mike C. Cryptor coming to you live from Studio C64 at our HQ.
We want to give a warm welcome to our fellows from CHQ SRJ starting here in ELN24 and on Jinx TV International. Right now we are going quad view as we have ELC Sky Camp to the bottom right, and to the top is the feed from CPT-CTTV. To the left and above us is Team K Gaming or DJ Square, in which they will take on JXEG in the second match in the ELG Summer Spring 2019 as we wrap up week 3. We have plenty more joy to go. Do bear in mind the morning order has been activated for the countdown to both events.
Unfortunately, we do not have feeds coming from Jinx Esports and Gaming by order from the Napoleon government. Due to election day today, we cannot show the feed from CNO News 24 concerning the pop-up event in Xenopolis City. Active countdown that would interfere with our election coverage.
We are counting down to the board of the season Chespin KP14 and then a new half year second half 2019 RDK time 2. 1 minute up to the timer, and we will listen to Team K Gaming for final remarks before the match.
I can't believe 1 minute left. I want to say this in behalf of Captain Stefan Zanders, teammate Ralph Katzenstein, and I, Mark Zaniels, wish everyone at Team K Gaming and allies and those competing in esports good luck in the blessed new Cambodian season of Chespin KP14, and to the Zaniels family and Chris Zaniels and RDK 3000-Tristar.
1 minute left.
And to the fellows at CHQ, SRJ Star, and the Fun Enterprises, the sponsors, and Powerlunch Racing to the next year.
I am going to count down in English while Mike speaks in English.
We count down. 2, 3, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now let's get into technical detail of tomorrow's severe weather outbreak southeast region. Fire alarm. We better evacuate. Hold on. It's not from Thunderscope but from RDK 3000-Tristar next door. I just heard the fire pager from one of the storm chaser as he just went out the door as he's a firefighter. Fire sirens also went off as I checked into the scanner.
Rescue 1, Station 2, Engine 1, Rescue 1, Ladder 1, respond fire alarm at RDK 3000-Tristar 500, Elite Street, Elite City, Zone 3, 45, Manual Full, Team enters the DG Square Esports Arena. Respond on fire 2, 1600, 79.1 EMT, 1800 TRS.
E64 and ZR6. To repeat, RDK 3000-Tristar security, dispatch to area near studios E64 and ZR6, immediately. RDK 3000-Tristar security, dispatch to area near studios E64 and ZR6. To repeat, RDK 3000-Tristar security, dispatch to area near studios E64 and ZR6, immediately. The fire alarm is a false alarm. Repeat, fire alarm is a false alarm. Do not evacuate. Repeat, do not evacuate. And please disregard the alarm. Thank you. The fire alarm is a false alarm. Repeat, fire alarm is a false alarm. Do not evacuate. Repeat, do not evacuate. And please disregard the alarm. Thank you. The fire alarm is a false alarm. Repeat, fire alarm is a false alarm. Do not evacuate. Repeat, do not evacuate. And please disregard the alarm. Thank you. The fire fire alarm is a false alarm. Repeat, fire alarm is a false alarm. Do not evacuate. Repeat, do not evacuate. And please disregard the alarm. Thank you. The fire alarm is a false alarm. Repeat, fire alarm is a false alarm. Do not evacuate.
Jesus Christ, it is a false alarm. You should know this could result in a felony as per Latopian law punishable by jail. As I also heard on the scanner, the police has also got a call. They were on site outside at time of incident doing crowd control, and they brought in additional officers to control the crowd outside to make sure gathering is peaceful. We better head to RDK 3000-Tristar immediately. However, we must have IDs at hand as we have it already, and we must present to front desk at ground floor. By the way, RDK 3000-Tristar security was called in too, as I heard on the scanner, and suspect was placed under arrest. Also, most stupid thing, it was done by a minor, a 16-year-old teenage gamer who is a fan of Team Code Red, in which the team will play against their opponent after conclusion of match of Team K Gaming and JXEG at DG Square.
Also, he has since been permanently banned from DG Square and just now Zen Dolan. For our fellas at PLN24CHQ, SRJ, and Star, we want to say goodbye to our viewers as Andrew James and the gang will take over the coverage. I am Mike C. Cryptor.
And this is Christina Cryptor saying goodbye to our fellows at CHQ, SRJ, Star, ELN24 and EBN.
We are back on Virtual World today. We have to talk about the false fire alarm at RDK 3000-Tristar, as I heard the fire sirens just a couple moments ago. We just told that the fire alarm went off at the exact moment the competitive gaming match gets underway. Team K Gaming versus Team Jinx Sports and Gaming in the new Canbordians.
Is this the entrance to it?
No, this is not an entrance to RDK 3000-Tristar. It leads to DG Square. However, there is a balcony above that leads to it, as it can be accessed via the stairwell. However, access is restricted to RDK 3000-Tristar personnel only. We must follow the direction arrows posted that leads to it, for example behind me below the window. Note the arrow? We must head that direction.
The arrows. I do remember now. We must follow the arrows.
Yes, we must follow the arrows. Let's go.
Outside also the fire sirens.
Even though the suspect has been arrested for setting off a false alarm, however, since he is being a minor, he will be charged as a juvenile that will land him convicted to a juvenile detention center until he turns 19 as per Ethiopian federal law, as he faces a court date this week. We have to say goodbye to our fellows at ELN24 and DBN, as we will take you back to ELN24 Afternoon Live. I am Andrew James, and this is Mark J. Phelps and Melissa Tuxension saying goodbye.
And we are back live on ELN24 this afternoon live. It is just after 3 p.m. in Elite City. I am Catherine Zills broadcasting live from ELN24 News Center in downtown Elite City, and also this is ELN24 breaking news, as we are following breaking news from Elite City's downtown section, in which there has been a false fire alarm at RDK 3000-Tristar that has occurred at the exact moment the competitive gaming match Team K Gaming versus Team Jinx Esports and Gaming kicks off, and the start of Canbordi season Chespin Year 14. We are joined on the phone with Ravi Anand, who is outside RDK 3000-Tristar, in which he witnessed the event unfold. Ravi, what's going on?
Chris, concerning the fire alarm 5 minutes ago in which it got cleared, is it coming from the hidden entrance from DG Square, as some gamer ran across the balcony from the spectator window, as we saw it a minute ago when we went from Thunderscope to RDK 3000-Tristar?
Yes, he set off the alarm at the start of Canbordi season Chespin Year 14 and start of esports match Team K Gaming vs Team Jinx Esports and Gaming. I got a phone call 4 minutes ago from my sister Catherine Zaniels from her cell before she goes on the air from our affiliate ELN24 concerning the alarm, and I told her things are under control as it's a false alarm and suspect has been caught. Mark Zaniels may have not heard of the news yet concerning the fire alarm where I work. I tried calling his cell. Even I told Catherine Zaniels to call his cell. It goes immediately into voicemail as his smartphone may be set to do not disturb mode as he is actively gaming competing for Team K Gaming. Can you head to DG Square to let Mark Zaniels know on the news?
Yes, will do.
Take note, do not use the hidden entrance directly to DG Square where the incident occurred. Instead, take the same exit you just entered and turn right.
I checked outside, even telephoned the storm chasers from our allies in Xenopolis City and Canbordi City. Fireworks is still going off for at least 7 minutes as of now. Voting is suspended for 1 hour concerning the Xenopolian election across Xenopolian Republic as whole due to disruption for some kind of New Year event, but for Chespin season gone year 14. And the storm chaser Can Warn will be monitoring Hurricane Ann with their partners in the Pokewarn storm chasing network. The fireworks we just told will stop in the next 7 minutes and 30 seconds at 3:15 p.m. and 0 seconds Elite City time in Kanbordi Republic, Xenopolis City, and here in Elite City Metro.
Gonna open the door to Digi Square?
No, not yet. For the love of God, do not open the door. Oh my Jesus Christ, close the door, close it immediately please in the name of the Lord.
Close it immediately. This is an order.
Closing the door. Anyhow, why not yet?
We must explain what is going on at DG Square. You must be familiar with esports and competitive gaming. You know one of the competitive gaming team clans, Team K Gaming, in which the base hangout is below Thunderscope Storm Chasing and adjacent to RDK 3000-Tristar, in which we just exited a few minutes ago. DG Square is the esports arena just within a few meters from the door. The main entrance is to the front just next to the soccer field adjacent to it at Dutch Street, with Gamer Corner store just on the opposite end, as we saw the promo on the ELN24 ticker at the top of the hour just seconds into the match when there was a false fire alarm at RDK 3000-Tristar. And bear in mind, this is the Elitopian League of Gaming Summer Sprint Week 3 final day. This is match number 2, Team K Gaming over the opponent Team Jinx Esports and Gaming. And looks like, as I saw the video wall at the other end, some hit combat game in Elitopia and Elite City, as it's a huge seller in digital download developed by RockTech. I talked to some gamers in Xenopolis City last week via messaging. They said it's a hit game in Xenopolia too. Even some Kanbordi EIN gamers say it's the most trending game in Kanbordi Republic too. It is like roughly similar to CSGO, Fortnite and Overwatch combined, however there are significant differences. As of current, Team K Gaming is in the lead halfway in the initial round. You may now open the door. Just don't bother the gamers and spectators. Bear in mind also we do also have the year-round VIP passes valid until June of 2020. Also to note, Chris Zaniels just told me over text messaging. Ironically, the fire alarm pull station near the other entrance we discussed with the situation not even 10 minutes ago. The fire alarm pull station has been taped over and they just installed the door alarm, so if they open the door without notifying RDK 3000-Tristar front desk first, the alarm will sound and security will be immediately dispatched. We are now at DG Square. Now Team K Gaming is to the right, Team Jinx Esports and Gaming is to the left, both in front and just above the video wall where the game we just discussed a minute ago they are battling into. However, should an emergency occur at any point, if there is an esports match or not, the fire exits are to the arrow leading to it. Also the direction tornado shelter should a tornado warning gets issued. Also where to get first aid, location of the telephone. Also the security office plus main lobby and washrooms. We are just behind JXEG, however do not look directly at the monitors or distract the gamers. To repeat, do not look directly at the screen nor distract the gamers. They must be wearing some kind of goggles or gaming specs of eyewear of some sort to at least avoid some sort of blue light and glare.
I am wondering what level is JXEG is on.
I said no looking at the monitors. Hey, quit with the distractions. We are trying to battle with Team K Gaming and you are distracting us. Please stop. The gamer in the brown hair. I do apologize on this. One of the fellows from his storm chasing group Thunderscope may have not been cooperative. Anyhow, for us Thunderscope, we have to move on to the right away from Jinx Esports and Gaming to the center once we approach Team K Gaming. Also note the exit to the soccer field, exit 5 to the furthest right. Thankfully there is no soccer match or practice for today, as I note on one incident back on June 11, 2019 that involves the sirens at RDK 3000-Tristar that the soccer ball that has bumped into but no window damage. However, it bumped into a hybrid performance sports car for Zen Racing, setting off the car alarm while the driver preps for the car meet. Then the ball went at Team K Gaming under one of the gamer's chair coming into from exit 5, in which also acts as entrance 5. A driver and a soccer player helped recover the ball.
Yes, I do remember that just almost 3 weeks ago. Also concerning the distraction to Team Jinx Esports and Gaming, we at Team K Gaming do not like it either. If you continue or do it again, the officials will call in DG Square security.
Okay, Mark Zaniels. Noted.
You will be escorted out by security or be asked to leave by officials or management. They even have the right to remove you by force. Also they have the tasers, so they can stun you with thousands of volts of electricity. The low amps thus not lethal, but can give a shocking jolt.
Yeah, Same voltage as with the electric fence, just don't do it again.
Alright, Mark Zaniels. Since your bro Chris Zaniels is a storm chaser with us, Thunderscope. Also he works at RDK 3000-Tristar. There has been a fire alarm at RDK 3000-Tristar just not long ago at the top of the hour at the start of the match that turned to be a false alarm.
I do hear of the news from Team Jinx Esports and Gaming, also Captain Stefan Zanders and the hosts of Game TV who are also contributors of DG Square. TKEG has saw a fan from Team Code Red in which CDR will compete with an opponent today at 1700 hours or 5 o'clock PM after the match with us against JXEG. That bastard went up the stairs across the balcony at 2:58 PM. He went to the entrance to RDK 3000-Tristar at 2:59 PM when the countdown to Canbordy season of Chespin gets into the final 60 seconds. The smartphone was showing the Canbordy channel live stream KBC-TV at the time. You should note access to the balcony is restricted access. He sound the fire alarm at the start of the match, also the start of the Chespin season can year 14 where the fireworks went off outside in downtown Elite City Metro, Federal District, Ilitopia, in Xenopolis City Xenopolia and in Canbordy City, Canbordy Republic. The fire alarm at RDK 3000-Tristar can be heard at DG Square somewhat, along with the fire sirens outside. I do note that RDK 3000-Tristar security and the police was called and also the fire department and definitely the DG Square security and management was also dispatched. He is a 16-year-old gamer who recently applied for Code Red. However, I talked one gamer walking behind me from CDR not long ago has told me the application has been denied and was rejected due to this stupid act. He is also banned from DG Square and Zendome too. Also his online gaming and social handles has been terminated, and he has also been expelled from high school and has since been kicked out of summer camp in which he was initially going to attend next week. That idiot has also gotten perma-banned from RDK 3000-Tristar. He is also not welcome at CHQ Enterprises, Star 2000 and SRJ 64.
Thank you for clarifying what has happened, Mark Zaniels.
No problem, game on.
Hello, welcome to Pokemon Logical. I can board a Mudcapion. Today is Pikachu 1 Chespin K, P14. Today is new Chespin month. So today is Clement's Chespin. You watching an Olympian of new Pokemon Logical Olympian edition? You can watch on channel 10 and 11. You lived in Pokemon World. You watched in Pokemon Television on channel 65 and Cambodian Republic and other region have different channel. And you lived in outside of Pokemon World. You watching on Cambodian Network Nintendo Television on channel 71 in Cambodian City. Now, let's go in 5 minutes of Pokemon. Today episode is Clement's Chespin.
Welcome to the first ever episode of Pokemon Logical Elitopia on RDK Poke Elitopia feed. We are also simulcasting every weekday at this time on RDK Poke International, and we want to welcome our viewers on this special airing on RDK 3000-Tristar television service Elite City, also on CHQ, SRJ, Star TV, and as per special arrangement, Elitopian News 24 aka ELN24 and Elitopian Business Network aka EBN, and to our international viewers on Jinx TV International and in Zenbalian Republic on Zeno News 24. I am Zenb Cryptor and this is RDK broadcasting to you live from the all-new studio at Studio ZPK8. It's the initial day of July 2019, also start of mid-year festival, and we devote this initial episode day 1 of the Elitopian federal holiday to broadcast on RDK TV, CHQ, SRJ, Star, ELN24, EBN, Zeno News 24 and Jinx TV International for this episode only.
It is also first of Chespin KP14 and we highlight today's episode featuring Cleoman's Chespin. As a reminder, in Elite City Metro and across Elitopia, to watch or listen to Pokemon Logical Canboard, please turn on SAP on your television set or receiver box. Cable, satellite, and fiber TV customers, please go in multi-view by pressing blue button on the remote and option 4. In Xenophilaya, channel 55.2 Xenophilus City, elsewhere consult TV listings, outside of Elitopia and Xenophilaya, Jinx TV International, multi-view SAP or sub-channel 2 of this television channel.
We begin with 5 minutes of Pokemon. The topic is the name of the current Canboard EEIN weekday on the Canboard EEIN calendar. Pikachu, in which is Monday on the civil calendar or zeros it on the Elite Measurement and Time System. EMTS calendar date element. This is from our staff pick requested from Head Deputy Leader Milos Z. Crypter and Head Leader Ryan M. Crypter since we have RDK peak raised at our headquarters. Anyhow, concerning Pikachu, it is code A25 on the RDK 3000-Tristar Pokemon database. Also Pokedex listing 25 in Kanto. Aloha and Canboard E. 22 Johto. 163 Hone, 104 Sinnoh, 36 Kalos. It is a mouse Pokemon and is consist of the electric type. His appearance is yellow with a zigzag tail, rosy cheeks, touch of black on the end of its ears. Browser listing, R023 in Furo, R002 in Almia and R005 and N154 in Avivia. Leveling rate is medium fast. Base experience yield for the initial 4 generations was 82, 112 at 5th gen onward. Gender ratio is 50-50, Pokedex color is yellow.